Hi.
Now, I just said to Kelly, what time is the show on tonight? It is a late-night cocktail dress, and we like it.
You look fantastic.
This is not a late-night cocktail dress.
Oh, it's not?
This is a day dress.
Oh, well, it's one of my favorites so far.
But this is a day-to-night dress.
Okay.
Day-to-night dress, yeah. But it is easy to zip into. I will put it that way.
I have an issue at home.
Oh, no. The answer is yes.
So
I don't know what that is.
Well, I don't know if this happens to you. So every morning, she and I get up about the same time, and I've got my routine.
Do you mean Georgia or Shayna?
Georgia.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
She and I wake up at the same time.
About.
And I go to the bathroom, and she follows me into the toilet.
Okay.
And she watches me. And she looks at me as if, you know, she should be staring at me, and I should have a look back at her. Because when she goes to the bathroom in the park, while she's going, she looks at me. So now when I'm going, the same thing is happening, and I can't quite figure out, because she is a girl, if it's inappropriate that she's in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom. Now, if it's a dog, it's a locker room thing. If it's a guy, it's a locker room thing.
You're sure we're talking about Georgia right now?
Yeah, we're talking about Georgia. Does your dog go into the bathroom with you?
Yeah, my dog follows me.
That's the look I get
Georgia.
first thing in the morning when I'm going to the bathroom. It's approval?
Yes. When dogs make eye contact, with you, and when you make eye contact with them, it releases oxytocin in their, is that right?
Oxytocin.
What's the pleasure hormone? What's the pleasure?
Endorphin?
Oxytocin. Thank you. I'm not a moron. Thank you very much.
You're a scientist. Look at the glasses.
It only took us 7 minutes to figure out.
Oxytocin? That's a drug. How dare you? Don't say drugs on the air.
I was just a little uncomfortable with it.
No,
she's just been doing that since we moved here.
So what she's saying, she's looking to you for reassurance, and when you look at her, what you're saying to her is, I am here, we are connecting, and she gets pleasure from you making eye contact with her. Well, that's why when your dog misbehaves, you are supposed to look away from your dog. You do not reward your dog with any sort of eye contact at all. As a matter of fact, you can look at them disgusted and go, and the dogs get that, like they understand.
So it's part of our bond.
Yes.
So because when
does this only happen when you go to the bathroom?
It's happened since I moved here, when I go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. And when she goes in the park, you know, she kicks dirt and stuff over her thing. So I was thinking about doing the same thing in the bathroom. Just kick.
Do you want to get yourself like a litter box?
Yeah, just kick some dirt on the floor.
Get Ryan a little litter box to kick her.
She'll bring me a little plastic baggie when I'm done, like I do her.
It is amazing, isn't it? The plastic baggie. I guess you have a yard, so what?
I have a
back
yard.
Home, do you?
I have a yard back home, yeah.
But you still have to pick up the. You still have to pick up the poop.
Yeah, you pick up this. Yeah, you pick up the poop. Here, it's just. Here, what happens when you go? There's somehow never a trash can near where you need to be.
So you have to carry that bag around. And people are saying, "Hey, Ryan Seacrest," and you gotta move the leash and the bag to the other hand. And it's always amazing that people still want to shake your hand, even though you had a big bag of poop in it.
And
it's amazing. It's like fascinating.
I'm still happy to shake their hand too.
It's fascinating.
Really, you know me? That's great. Thank you. Kelly's the best, right? Have you heard about Broadway? What's happening at Broadway?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, everything's coming to Broadway.
Well, I mean, Cher is coming to Broadway.
So
Cher.
You're a massive Cher fan.
Are you auditioning?
I am going to audition. Have you seen me on Halloween as Cher?
I think America has.
I don't want to.
Come on. Could you turn back time?
I'm afraid to do Cher because I did Cher to Cher, and she said to me, "Who is that, Bill Clinton?" And I was like, "Yes,
Come on.
I'm doing Bill Clinton."
The producers could be watching.
I don't want to do it. I can't do it.
Do we have any lighting effects, or can we do anything, guys?
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, they come to the night. I can't do it. They're so bad. I don't need your mercy applause.
I don't know what's more believable, the voice or the motions. I mean, the motions are great.
She used to, you know, in the Sonny and Cher show, remember? It was so good. Anyway.
She's been dying to have you ask her to do that.
What? That's me.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Thank you so much. I'm the oldest chick with the biggest hair and the littlest costume.
No one more excited about that coming to Broadway than Kelly Ripa.
Oh, I know. I will be there front and center.
Well, so
trust me.
Tootsie, the musical, coming as well.
Yeah.
Tootsie fans. SpongeBob SquarePants, the musical, to open on Broadway this fall.
Also good. Yeah.
Cher and Cyndi Lauper to pen score for a Broadway-bound Working Girl musical.
Come on.
Now, let's see.
I could also star in that back when I was in high school. So we did something yesterday. Ryan and I had, I guess our first official photo shoot for the show. We never do photo shoots for the show, and we worked with Miller Mobley, who is one of my favorite photographers. And, oh, yeah, he said to me, do you want to go upstairs in that gold room? And I said, what gold room? There's a room, you guys, up there behind you. There's a, yeah, hi.
You're in the VIP room.
There's a room behind you. Yeah, we did a photo shoot back there. I had no idea that was there.
Really? That's where we do the private dances. You didn't know that? Way up there, that's like the VIP room up there.
I did not know that room was there. I just found that out yesterday. I've worked here for almost 17 years. Just found that out yesterday.
It was funny because Miller, the photographer, see, I'm not good at posing for pictures, but Miller...
We are equally bad.
Here's what he says. You guys look sexy. Okay, now, that's us trying to... That's us literally...
That's us being sexy.
Look at us. Now we're there. How do we do it? What do we do? Maybe I'll just pull my jacket.
And then he said, okay, forget sexy, just put your arms out. And we would go...
So this is what you'll see on the top of a cab soon.
Top of the cab? You have high hopes for the ad department here. Top of the cab. Honey, you see that picture? If you turn around and look, that's where that picture will wind up.
Gone?
Yeah, it'll be us like this.
I've never seen Gelman in so much makeup. He wasn't getting his photo taken. He just showed up with a bunch of makeup on his face.
I forced him to be, I dragged him into a photo shoot with me because this man, Miller, is such a good photographer that he makes ordinary... I'm not very photogenic. I don't like the way I look in pictures. I think that I always look very strange.
She's insane.
No, I'm not being self-deprecating. I'm just saying that, you know how some people, they take a picture and you go, oh, it looks like them? You take a picture of me and it's like Gollum. It's something happens to me in photos. I actually do this in photos. So, and he has like a very relaxing ability and he makes me look relaxed. Now, coincidentally, Gelman in photos has crazy eyes. You take a picture of him and his eyes quadruple in size and he looks just like that. And I said, let Miller take your photo and you will look like a normal person. And did you look like a normal person?
He's very good.
He's very good.
Wait to see the result.
I'm telling you, he does something that makes you look normal.
Kelly kept just saying to me, she kept going, hey, you look great when you squint. Just squint. All the photos literally are me going like this.
I'm not kidding. Ryan looked like James Bond yesterday. There, I said it.
James Bond's son. Because I came up to about here. I'm on an apple box. I'm like, they're like, could you stand up? I am standing up. What do you mean, can I stand up?
No, you do. You look like James Bond in those photos. And especially because I noticed when Ryan smiles, he's got a very friendly smile. Right? Smile. Yeah.
That's so Bond, isn't it?
No, but look in that camera. Okay, smile. Yeah, it's adorable. Now squint like, no, not that squint. Don't squint like you can't see. Squint like you can see, but the sun is kind of in your eyes at sunset.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Where's the camera? Here.
But yeah, it's not. It's there. It had a sexy quality. You'll see. You'll see. Actually, you won't, because nobody will ever see these photos again. They won't be on the top of the cab, I promise you. Anyway, on today's show, Laura Prepon is here.
Yes. I saw a movie last night.
You did?
Yeah, she's great. We'll talk to her in a little bit. Stephen Yeun is here as well, friends.
Performance by Michael Franti and Spearhead.
I love them.
Yes, me too.
It's time to burst into spring travel trivia.
As our trivia dancer, Latricia Hemingway.
Latricia. There she goes, raising the roof over there.
Is it Latricia or Latricia?
It's Latricia.
Latricia, I'm sorry. Okay. I make everybody French immediately. Everybody becomes French. How are you?
Great. How about yourself?
Good. Good.
We've got Kristen Cahill from Sparks, Nevada on the telephone right now, so let's say hi to Kristen. Hello, Kristen, you there? Oh, giddy up.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Kristen, who's your horse?
Oh, that's my horse, Elko. I was in law enforcement for 15 years. He is my horse that I used for downtown. And I would always tell people to keep their drinks away from him because he would literally take the cup, bite it, tilt it up, and chug their drink. People downtown thought it was funny, but after
He would
a while,
drink
my horse was like a 1-0.
They drink the alcoholic beverages?
Yes. Loved the margaritas.
We would get along with that horse.
I know, that's my, your horse is my best friend.
Well, thank you so much for watching us. We're going to see what you're playing for right now. Kristen, good luck. Okay, Ripple, what do we have?
We have the Monarch Beach Resort in California.
Oh, that's very nice.
7 days, 6 nights. It includes 1 spa treatment per person. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $8,300. You have 20 seconds, Kristen, and only 1 guess. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, Kristen, here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Salma Hayek. In what sport did Salma say she was drafted for the Olympic team?
Gymnastics.
Yay!
Congratulations, you and the guests will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Monarch Beach Resort. Featuring panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean, this AAA 5-diamond luxury resort is recognized among the best in the world. Nestled along the coast in Dana Point, California, the resort features exquisitely appointed guest rooms and suites, an award-winning golf course, luxurious pools, 6 ocean view restaurants, a distinguished spa, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,300.
That place, I've seen that place. That is fantastic. Congratulations. That's great.
Now I just need to find a cute guy to go with.
Oh. Ryan is available. My James Bond, my co-host, is available for all of your travel needs.
So this is really cool. You can help a lucky member of our studio audience receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart, okay?
All right.
Pick a number between 1 and 222.
197.
197. Is with us. Be right back.
Still ahead on live, a performance by Michael Franti and Spearhead from the new film Okja, Stephen Yeun. And coming up next, Laura Prepon.
Good to see you.
I'm good. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm a little slower. lower than normal. Okay, there we go.
Congratulations.
And I'm in the chair.
Do you know what I think is so funny? Ryan just helped me in the chair. I think watching you get into the chair.
What a gentleman.
I know. I was. But congratulations.
Thank you.
You're expecting soon.
Yes.
That's so exciting.
8 months, yeah, so next
8
month.
months.
So next month, yeah.
Okay, so I remember being pregnant, and some ladies in the audience, maybe who have had kids, I always thought 7 months was long enough.
I get it. Yes, I mean, this is my first, so it's, yeah, it does kind of, it's kind of weird because it sneaks up on you. You're like, I can't believe it's been 8 months already, but then you're like, oh my God, she needs to like come out already.
I can't believe it.
You know, but it's so wonderful. It's such a blessing. It's just like, you know, she likes it here. She's already kicking. So.
So she's a girl, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So last time Ashton Kutcher was on the show, co-hosting.
Oh,
That's
man.
right. And
He was ranting about something.
He was furious that you had gotten engaged without telling him.
I know. Well, here's the thing. We're private. You know, my fiance and I are private. But what's funny is, you know, like with the pregnancy, people are, because a couple of people are like, oh, you're going back to do the show. Is Ashton, you know, going to give you flack because you didn't tell him? But we were at Sundance, and we hadn't told anybody. Because, you know, you want to wait a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And I literally walked out of a restaurant. I hadn't even told my mother yet. And we walked out of a restaurant, and I literally like turned back like this, and just because there was like a tiny, it could have been a food baby.
Right.
Just because there was a tiny little bump, and because I wasn't drinking, they're like, Laura Prepon's pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even told my mother. Like, I didn't tell my sisters. So, sorry, Coach, I didn't tell you.
Another secret. That's so funny. Do you have any weird food cravings or food aversions?
You know what's funny is growing up, I'm Irish Catholic and Russian Jewish, so growing up, my father would take us to this deli and we would get pastrami sandwiches on rye, and we would drink Dr. Brown's black cherry soda. And what's so funny is I haven't eaten that stuff in years, and since I've been pregnant, I've been craving like this kind of Jewish deli food.
Right.
With like the, you know, the pickles and sauerkraut and mustard, so we tend to kind of delve into that.
Do you miss anything from when you were pregnant, those things that you would...
I used to dream about Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
That's hilarious. Isn't it so
I would
weird?
dream about them with vivid. I would wake up chewing.
Totally. I get it. I totally get it.
20 minutes from here, there's one in Jersey. I drove past it the other day. I smelled it. It does do something for you, even when you're not pregnant.
Even when you're not pregnant.
You know?
Yes, I hear that it does, yeah.
Orange is the new black. Starts tomorrow, season 5.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Where do we pick up? What can you tell us?
I mean, this season, our show's so special. I mean, this year, it's, you know, season 5 already, and it's just, it's so awesome. It's different. It takes place over 3 days.
The whole season?
The whole season takes place over 3 days. I'm personally really excited about this season because I directed episode 10.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. And, you know, just being excited about, okay, there's Taylor and I. Just, you know, being excited about the show coming out in general, also having that and being able to direct these incredible actresses. It was just so awesome. So yeah, but it's, I mean, I can't say too much, but it's a great season, and I really hope you guys like it. So.
Listen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about you doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah.
The hero. I don't want to give anything away, but...
He is so dreamy.
Dreamy Sam Elliott.
He is so dreamy.
When we were showing the clip, and I leaned over to Laura and I said, tell me in real life, is he that dreamy? And you said he is.
And what's funny is he, you know, he's on a show called The Ranch, and I obviously have friends on that show. And when I first even met him on that show, he literally makes you feel like you're the only person in the room, and he's so dreamy, and you're just like, oh my God, Sam.
What's the relationship of your characters?
You know, it's such a great movie because it's a relationship that's not usually portrayed. I mean, you know, we play love interests in the movie, and you know, I play this kind of stand-up comic who's just very, you know, she's very open and experimental, and she's just like this really cool chick. and they are drawn to each other, and it's such a charismatic relationship that you don't normally see, and it works. Like when you see these two people together, you're like, this totally makes sense.
I saw it, and at first,
oh, cool.
Yeah, at first I was thinking, oh, this is going to be really interesting because that scene telegraphs some things that happen later.
Yeah.
And your character may or may not use him as material in the stand-up act. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny is last night we had the screening in New York City, and what's funny is when I first read the scripts and I got to that stand-up comic scene, I was like, wow, maybe Charlotte isn't really that good of a person, and it was so interesting. And last night I was talking to some stand-ups who were at the thing, and they were like, no, that scene was so great because that's what stand-ups do.
They put their life in their life.
Yes, exactly. And they, you know, and this character, that's how she works through these things. It's like she makes jokes about it. And having to do stand-up was such a different muscle than acting. It was crazy.
Did it take a lot of courage? I would think it would.
Yeah, it was
seems
crazy.
like a very, like, it seems totally as if you would be nude on stage.
That is what it feels like. When you have a dream where you're like in public naked, that's what it feels like.
Thanks, man. Good to see you. Steven Yeun is with us. Be right back.
Please welcome Steven Yeun.
You recover well from death.
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Death becomes you. You look great.
Good.
You look great.
Thank you very much.
So as an actor, how do you prepare for death?
The Walking Dead. Walking Dead fans, you know he died, right? You know that.
Right now, there are like 7 Walking Dead fans that didn't know you died, and they're sending me angry
So
tweets.
sorry. Oh, man. It's kind of fun.
Really?
To die.
Haven't you, like, at night, I mean, like, when you're young, like, you play with your friends, like cops and robbers, and then you get shot, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no more fun thing than making your adult friends do the same thing.
But the fans kind of go nuts, too, when that happens. Well,
that's the thing, right, is that, like, you know, people don't realize that we take time to, like, shoot each frame.
Yeah.
And so while we're there, we're like, let's make each frame amazing. And then you forget, like, you compile it. And that when you compile it, it looks pretty gruesome.
And then people forget that you're not really dead.
Yeah.
And that the zombies really aren't taking over the world.
Yes. Not only is he not dead, he's creating life.
I know.
Right? I mean, there seems to be a theme. First baby right here.
Yeah.
First baby.
Right?
Did you?
When did you have your first baby?
I don't know if you can tell by like the bags in my eyes.
Recently.
Yeah, 3 months. He's 3 months old.
3 months old. A boy?
Boy.
Did you talk to Laura backstage?
No, I didn't get to talk to her. But
she's got a girl in there. There's a girl in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's looking for pastrami sandwiches right now.
They can have play dates. They can be friends.
It's perfect.
So he's so cute.
Oh, thank you very much.
But yeah, it is exhausting.
Yeah, he don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, Steven is not your real name, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's my legal name now.
What was your name?
My Korean name, I was born in Korea. We moved over to the States, and my Korean name was Hangyup. Yeah, and then...
I like that, too.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate
Well, how did you get to Steven?
So we immigrated to Canada first, and...
They came with us from Niagara Falls.
We put the Canadians up north. They're all up north.
Every time I come here, I say something, and then someone yells. So like, you have a nice smattering of random people.
We do.
Yeah. And we like to keep it that way.
I'm surprised Korea didn't get a bigger, shout out.
Soul in the house?
They're just hooting and hollering. They're not.
Yeah.
Thank you. What was the question?
How did you get to Steven?
How did I get to Steven? You know, my dad and mom, they met a doctor, and they didn't know what to name me. And they're like, hey, doctor, what's your name? And they're like, my name's Steven. We're like, cool, that's his name.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
Like what I could possibly do.
So, tell us about this movie. What is Okja?
I fear telling too much, but essentially it's a story about a young girl and her best friend, this massive pig, and forces that try to split them apart, and her journey to find each other.
And the
again.
pig is computer generated?
Yes, yes.
So
yes.
what was it like on this? What were you looking at on the set?
They are wonderful. It's the same team that did Richard Parker in
right.
Life of Pi.
Right, right.
And they had wonderful animatronic people controlling a fake okja made out of like styrofoam and stuff like that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So you did have something
We
besides
acted
a
again.
tennis ball.
Yeah.
I always feel bad.
That's how they do it for a lot of them.
Yeah, they'll say, we looked at a tennis ball, and
Yeah.
it was a dinosaur. And you think, wow, that's really good acting.
Very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, really.
There is emotion in this too. You know, it's,
Yes.
they talk about a giant pig,
Yeah.
and but it's an emotional ride.
The thing about this film is, the reason I also don't want to give too much away is I hope you go and watch it, because it's kind of one of those sneak attacks.
Yeah.
And it just takes you for a ride that you never expect.
And there's a lot, there's stunts in this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do your own stunts, or do you allow the stunt man? And we've talked about this a little bit with the Walking Dead,
yeah.
but you like to do your own stunts.
I mean, I'm not Tom Cruise or anything. That dude's crazy.
Yeah, no.
But, you know, I'll do stunts within reason, and I want to do something. I had to come out of the Korean Han River. That's not really a stunt. It's just gross.
No, you guys can relate. She does her own stunts. You should have seen her at the winery in Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I did.
You went over with the barrel?
No, I drank all the wine myself.
She
Yeah.
ice wined it all on her own. Hope Shop premieres on Netflix and in select theaters in New York and LA, June 28th.
See you young, everybody.
So,
We're walking down memory lane.
yes, we are.
Memory lane.
Ever wonder what style of eyewear is the best for your face or your forehead with your face?
Yes.
In my case, here to give us some tips, plus show us the hottest trends for summer, please welcome Vogue Accessories Director, Selby Drummond.
You have the best job.
Okay.
I have a dream job.
You
I have a dream
the
job.
best job
I will
ever.
admit that.
Okay, teach us, because I have always been told that my face is round, square, oval, heart-shaped. What size?
Kelly,
What is my face?
Your face is impossible to identify. But this is my
But is
rule.
that's
This
a compliment.
is my rule.
That's a compliment.
It's a good thing. It means you look good in a lot of different frames. By the way, I'm loving your glasses these days.
Thank you. They help me
You picked
see.
amazing ones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're so gorgeous.
Purposeful. Thank you. I don't believe in, I look in the mirror, I don't see a square, a triangle, a diamond. I just see a face.
Right.
And I think people get a little bit too caught up in saying, you know, am I an oval? Am I a square? Don't worry too much about that.
Okay.
Find what you love. I have two general rules that I feel like you just need to think about proportion, and you need to think about if your features are curvier, wear something with more angles.
Okay.
If you have, for example, a square face and you just feel a little bit more angular, you're going to want to wear something that has slightly rounder edges.
And
So
what
we
does that
have-
do for your face if it's round?
It softens out
Softens the angles.
Yeah, it gives you a little, it softens things.
May
You know
I?
what, Kelly?
Oh,
Why don't
yeah.
you try these on?
I will try these.
I think those are good,
Thank you.
good for you. Ryan,
I find that all glasses look
too.
big on me, Cal.
Well, you have then you think about the proportion.
have
you
a
think
petite
about the lines. Yeah.
Let me see. You look handsome in everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
See,
go.
this is from the kids
These
section.
look amazing on you. These are Tory Burch.
Tory Burch?
If you have more of a round face, Brian, I think you could have a round face.
Okay,
And you
sure.
want something that's a little bit square and has a little bit more angles
Okay.
to give you a little bit more of definition.
And more manliness is always great, too.
So manliness here.
Yes, so I'll throw that. By the way, it's so funny, she says she looked in the mirror and she just sees a face. I look in the mirror, I see zits. I see
I know. I see a
I see
monster.
wrinkles,
I see a
We all
monster.
kinds of
see
issues.
the under eye
I
bags.
see Gollum. Oh, those are cool. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could wear my prescription glasses on top of these glasses.
We can hook you up. I think I have some friends. that
What about a heart face? What should we go
If you have
with?
a heart-shaped face, you can accentuate your cheekbones. You want to draw the lines of sight up a little bit. So those would be perfect, Ryan. If you had a heart-shaped face, those would be your glasses. But this could work too.
You know what?
See how they're just, it's very good. That's very good on you.
You look
That's very
really
good on
cool.
you.
Can I try these on?
You can try those on.
'cause
So
I
you
like
have a perfect heart-shaped face.
I do?
Now, if you have an oval face, I just want to say all of these.
Well, lots of ovals.
All of them look good.
Circle gets an
You
oval.
can keep your cat eye. You can keep your very.
Okay.
These are
I
C
feel like
eyewear, by the way.
Are these unisex?
Those, sure.
Yes.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Those are unisex.
Or you
today.
could do these maybe.
Okay. All right, great.
Yeah, so if you have an oval face, play with anything. But like I said, you should be in something you love. Eyeglasses are the first thing you see. You need them for sun protection. You need them to help, you know, fewer lines on the sides.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
But find something you love that works with your proportions.
Okay, so when we come back, Selby's going to show us the hottest trends in eyewear for the summer when we return. Stick around. Freeway, like in a friendship way. I love you.
Back with Selby Drummond from Vogue magazine, and we're going to look at hot stuff for summer now, right?
Yeah.
In eyewear.
First big trend for summer is the very round glass. We see these, Beyonce is wearing these, Rihanna's wearing them all the time, but they look great no matter what age you are. You can play with fun colors. Do you want to try these?
Yeah.
Those are cool. I like those.
Really?
Brian,
yeah,
don't those look fabulous?
I love that.
I don't know, the audience does not seem impressed with these.
All right, Ryan, you try some on. So that's a good manly version.
Sure, yes. All right, there we go. I like a round glass.
You look good in... He looks good in every single pair.
You're very
But
sweet.
you do too,
These are
Kelly.
child's frames, I know
You
it.
do too. So you can get creative. We have different colors here. You can coordinate with your summer outfit. I love the bright white.
So wait, what happens after summer when it comes fall? Can I still wear my round glasses? Because I'm going to make an investment in
You
them.
know when it's snowing out and the sun's glaring off the snow,
When it's what?
then you still wear them.
It's doing what?
There's a thing called snow.
That happens here. We'll know in like 6 months.
Yeah.
We'll learn about that in 6 months.
Okay.
So I love a colored lens. We've seen a lot of celebrities wearing these too. These are fun. They're a little bit more fashion forward, you think, but you put them on and they really just meld right into your outfit. You'll actually be surprised. I say you try on these purple
match your
ones.
outfit.
But those are a lot of fun.
Oh, those are rock stars. Yes.
I'm a lot of attitude.
Yeah, I'm a rock star.
Let's go see 21 Pilots together now.
Yeah.
There he goes. Now he's ready. In his rose-colored glasses. Yeah.
Are you a secret model? He looks
But
really
you both
good.
are. You both are. So next, I would say the oversized trend that's not going anywhere. That's been around for a long
Thank
time.
God, it's my favorite.
Really? You
So
like the big ones?
practical.
Yes, you don't even need to get Botox if your glasses are bad.
Cover it all up.
A lot of sun protection.
Can guys do the
You
oversized?
keep choosing the very feminine one,
Sorry,
so it's up to you.
I'm just following
Whatever you want.
following Kelly's lead.
I chose the manly ones, but
I think I'm playing a cartoon character.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, you're smart.
Yeah, this looks like I took the SAT. Didn't pass it, but took the SAT.
Yeah. See, the less you see of my face, the more elegant it is. Do you see that? You see? Look.
so that's why people love oversized. It's been around for a long time. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to go the other way, we have cat eye, which is really fun. It's sort of a return. It's a little bit retro.
Yeah.
Those are going to be
fabulous.
I like
Les
those.
Specs.
Look at
Adam
that summer heat right
Isn't
there.
that fabulous? The red is really fun for the beach.
I do.
Yeah.
You know I do.
I know you want to try them on. I can tell.
These are great. These are super modern.
So what?
Pretty.
Just curious, Shelby, what color bag and belt should I have on with this?
You need white. All white to let the red pop.
All right.
Those
I
look
like these
amazing
too.
on you.
These are great. These are
Those
great.
are cool.
Now, Ryan, I do want to address your needs.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk to men for a minute here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, none of these were men?
No, there's a lot of male styles. He's just not picking them up.
played
I
along
can't explain it, but but especially for men, I think men feel very comfortable in aviators.
Yeah, it's very Top Gun.
Yes, but this is a slightly more updated shape. I think the trend is going towards a smaller lens, maybe something with a little bit more angles. So if you wanted to try something like that on.
Okay.
But any of these wire frames are great. And I love it as an eyewear trend.
Yeah.
Not just
Ice!
sunglasses.
Let's
but
buzz
also-
the tower! These are cool.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool
Yeah.
and chic, though.
Yeah, this is chic.
It's a little bit
I
retro.
prefer these on you.
Yeah.
So this is my no shed tier. These are the durable model. It's from a company called Les Specs. They're not very expensive.
Okay.
And they're flattering on kind of everyone.
And that means that you'll never lose them because they're not expensive.
You'll lose that.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. All today's info is